Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me. We are back here in Planet Zoo in Butterfly Valley. We're going to be working again on our little food court area over here, which I think is coming along quite nicely. Now as I record this, you guys haven't seen any of this yet because those episodes haven't gone out yet, so I don't know what you guys are thinking of this, but hopefully you've been enjoying it so far. First thing I want to look at is this entrance bit here, because this pathway has just gone crazy. Now I'm going to try this, and it could easily go wrong, because the problem you've got here is that this pathway is on uneven ground. So this is just an experiment. It could all go wrong, and I may have to try and put this back how it was, but it's kind of, yeah, I think I need that one because this is all very bumpy here, so I'm really, yeah, see, that's, oh dear, no, this is not working well at all, is it? This is flat, so if I go on that, then I'm hoping I can kind of have the slope just here instead of here, is kind of what I'm thinking. No, hang on, let's get this pathway in first, because I do want the pathway here to go right along the side of the habitat. Oh, I've just done completely the wrong sort of bark chip there. There we go. Okay, let's do that, and then let's see if this can sort of line up a bit better. Quite tricky, this. Ooh, there we go, that kind of works. A little bit further out maybe. There, that looks better, doesn't it? Now let's just see if it's a bit flatter. It is a bit flatter. That's much nicer. Good. Okay. Good. So what do I want to do around these areas? Actually, let's just do a bit of painting. Get rid of all this annoying long grass. Probably not going to do this side, because there may well be another exhibit of some sort there. But I do need to do all around here. So I'm going to come in and do just a little bit of bush work, particularly I think up on top here. Just want to kind of disguise this, really. This entranceway, I just want it to look a little bit hidden. I will obviously put a few other bits and pieces in here as well. So I feel like I need a barrier of some sort here. Probably not a physical barrier, but I think a bit of a hedge, maybe something like this along here. Just discouraging people from coming over the edge there. Actually, do you know, I might just continue this. I'll intersperse a few other bits and pieces through this as well. Let's just sort of finish like that. Just create a little edge there. Good. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, I might get a few bits like this kind of interspersed. Yeah, maybe a bit of this at the back here. Again, just trying to create that barrier, just to make sure people aren't walking over there and falling down the hole, because you don't want that, do you? Just going to lift that up, and then fill the hole in like that. Good. I don't mind that. I quite like that you can't really see over there, because you don't really need to see down into this gap here. A few more around here. Let's see what else we've got. No, done brambles. Get a bit of the creosote bush at the back here. Good. I don't think I need more than that. Let's come down and have a look. Yeah, it just creates a bit of a backdrop, doesn't it? And then down here, yeah, you've got a bit of an edge, little gap there where you can see the palms poking up through. That's good. I like that. Cool. Okay. And then I think along here I'll do some flowers. Make it a really nice flowery entrance. I think that would look nice. I do love this one. This is probably my favourite flower in the game. I'm just going to do a whole triangle of them in there because I just think they look cool. I'll probably do a little something sticking up and out of them as well. And then this lot is going to be a bit more random. Not too many. It's a gardening tip, which I know I've said already, but I'm going to repeat myself. When you're designing a flower bed, you really don't need many different types of flower in it, because it can look very messy if you have too many. So really you only need probably 3 different main flowers. So that's one. I think I'm going to do this one. Get that nice bit of height sort of contrast between the two. And then I'll try and find something with a bit of a contrasting colour to fill the gaps in. So probably something, there is a really nice a white one that I often use. This one is nice. Actually, let's just see what else we've got. No, not too keen on that one. I don't want nettles. Whoops, wrong one. I don't mind this one actually. Let's come down and see. Yeah, let's go with this one. Let's just plug it with this small version of it. Kind of plug the gaps. You just kind of dot them in amongst the other flowers there. I think that looks pretty cool. There we go. That looks nice. And then what I'm thinking of is something, not that, because that's not really an indoorsy thing. Sorry, an outdoorsy thing. I do quite like the lobster plants. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of in here. One of them, I think, in there will look good. I could even dot 1 or 2 of them. Let's just see. I think we've got some smaller ones. Yeah, right, what do we think? I like that. I think that looks nice. So what I might actually put in here as well is one of our little our beehives. These things. Insect hotels, that's the word I'm looking for. So I could quite happily squeeze one of these in over here. Tucked away in the undergrowth. I think that looks nice. Excellent. Okay. So what do we still have to do in here? I still want to do some foliage on the buildings. Not too much, but a bit. So up here, for example, a nice bit of wisteria probably there, maybe here as well. We've got flower borders around here to do. Actually, I was gonna do these over here as well, wasn't I? So let's. It's not going to let me select the stone, is it? Hang on. If I come behind, there we go. So let's do a flower bed there, and I think, yeah, I was going to do one here as well. And then probably here. I think, just to finish that sort of entrance way off. So what it also means is that I need to come in here and just fill in some of these gaps. Okay, I think let's do that one and that one. Obviously I can redo the pathways, the curbs on the pathway in a minute. Okay, that's cool. What is going on there? Is there a little knobbly bit of ground just there? That's really annoying. I'm just going to see if I need to just, yeah. Oh, hang on, no, that's not right. Hang on, let's undo that. Hang on, selection of 4. Right, let's split all of them, because I know what happened. I mean, it's obviously the ground is just slightly uneven there, and it's showing the pathway, but there's no way I'll be able to delete the path and flatten the ground. It just doesn't happen. So if I just lift that a tiny bit, insignificant amounts. Nice. Now let's just get rid of these curbs because they're annoying. And over here, certainly to there. I don't mind the curbs being on the outside a bit. Cool. Okay. Is this all one building? Yes, it is. Oh no, I did the flower bed separately. Oh, that's interesting. I did. Oh yeah. Okay, that's cool. Right. So let's come in here. And let's get this filled in. Okay, copy that over here. Excellent. Okay, and then we are going to duplicate essentially what I did in these borders on a smaller scale in these ones. Not in that one, a bit small. Yeah, I don't want them all looking identical. Obviously, I don't want to just copy and paste as such, but I want to use the same foliage, so you have that sort of planting pattern. That's here we go. Let's get the big one in there and a big one in here. I'll go a bit smaller in that one. That can be, there we go, this can be the main one in here. Let's get a couple of those in there. Let's get one in there. It's quite interesting trying to design sort of 3 at a time, or 4 at a time, sorry. Interesting way of doing it. I like this ground cover stuff, so let's get some of that. I can't remember what other plants there are that grow up the side of buildings. I might have to be creative there and try and make something up that can grow up the side of the buildings. I'm not too sure. Who knows? I'll have a look in a minute. Oh yes, let's get the smaller saltwort in here as well. Okay, I love this little thing. This has got to go in because this adds a bit of flowers, because at the moment there's not a lot of flowering going on in these. I am a fan of just having foliage in borders, but sometimes you do need some flowers as well. And then we've got this lovely thing. Quite happy with that one actually. This one needs something at the front there. Lovely. And then this one needs just a little something in there like that. And yeah, happy with them. Let's just come down and see. Yeah, they look nice. Excellent. Okay, so that's our flower beds looking good and our entrance looking good. Let's come over here. So this building here, I want to have something growing on it. See, what I'm thinking is whether I can do, I don't know, something a bit different, like some flowers that are actually kind of growing up the side. Just going to just put some on here and just see what it looks like. So that kind of works for me actually. I quite like that. It just looks like you're growing some flowers up the side there, doesn't it? Up the as an archway, you know, over the door. Quite like that. I wonder if there's a different one that I could use here. No, you see too much soil with that one. Might have to use the same one again, potentially, or something different. Let's have a look. What we got here? No, that's too much green. See, that looks pretty nice. I quite like that it's kind of behind the wood there as well, actually. Yeah, I like that actually. I think that looks pretty snazzy. Just trying different things basically. So over here I'm going to do something like that, kind of sunk in the ground, so it looks like there is at least a little bit of soil for something to be growing out of. I think I'll have to come back to here. Let's have a look at the wisteria. So there we go. So the wisteria can be growing like that. Oh, look at that, right up on the roof there. That works really nice actually, doesn't it? Yeah, I like that. And then I wonder if I can get it to grow sideways as well. Let's just get the angle here. Unfortunately, it's gone a bit sideways, but that's fine. Okay. Let's keep it right up on the roof line, I think. Nice. Yeah, liking that. I think I'll keep this free. Actually, let me just check something. Just a thought. I do like a nice bit of topiary. Oh, I needed the angle snap on there. Hang on, let's try that again. So I quite like this, and then you can kind of create a whole thing of it like that. No, don't like it. Don't mind it as a hedge, you know, just like that. I like that. And then I can bring that along and do it underneath these windows, I reckon, as well. I think that would look quite nice. Again, it just adds a bit more greenery, a bit more garden to the area, doesn't it? Excellent. Okay, that's cool. So that's that building finished. I'm not worried about the side here or the back because I don't know what I'm doing around there yet. But I'm happy with that. I don't think they wouldn't have hedging along here because that's where people walk, so it would just get ruined. Same here. I could have something growing up there, and I think probably another wisteria, I reckon, over here. So let's come in here. Don't know why nobody's using all these other ones. So many different food things here, and everyone's just gathered around one. Never mind. So let's go in here again. Let's get that same pot. Get that in there. Let's come back into here. Let's find a nice bit of wisteria, I think. Yeah, I mean that's kind of my go-to piece really. Let's bring it up a bit like that. Can I bring it out just a little bit? Yeah, okay, that's good. So essentially copying what I've done on the other side, but I'm okay with that because that is what looks good, and that is how they would grow these things. So I remember one thing I haven't put down yet is bins, so I've got to make sure I do that. Now what can I have growing up over here? You've got stuff like wisteria, obviously. You've got grapes. Yeah, so that's just the foliage, isn't it? And then is the idea that you put on, yeah, you put on some bunches. Ah, this one actually has some bunches, but it doesn't look very good, does it? Not sure why it's growing sideways like that. I don't really get what's going on with these. Let's just try this one first. Right, so that is a very small thing. Okay, hang on. Let's try this bigger one. So it's already got some grapes on it. Just, it looks a bit big, doesn't it? Okay, where's the bark there? That's there. It's okay actually, I don't mind it, but I do feel like it's going to need some more grapes. I know grapevines don't have two different types of grapes on, but do you know what? I just feel like it's going to need some of these on just to kind of show off a bit more. Just a little bit, you know, just to give it a bit more oomph. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Tell you what, I quite fancy having a big old clock up there. That wall there is just asking for something on it, isn't it? Yeah, big clock. Lovely. Okay, and then we're going to need some bins. Because I just completely forgot about bins. Lots and lots of bins. Somewhere like this would just, they'd just be covered in bins basically. Okay, I think that is a decent amount of bins. Okay, how are we looking? I think we're just about there. I think this area is as finished as it needs to be, I think. Have I got enough chairs? I think so, because you don't want this area being crowded, because that's where people are standing and queuing. So yeah, you don't want to overcrowd the area. There's plenty of benches and there's some good picnic tables there. Hopefully people are using them. Yeah, look at that. Oh my word, I've never actually looked at the graphics of people sitting down. That's amazing. They stand and then swivel or hop on. That's fantastic. I've never seen that detail before. It's so cool. Look at them all having their lunch. Happy people. What have they got in their ears? They've all got little headphones on. That's interesting. I wonder if that's something they bought from a shop. Not sure. Might be like an education thing. Don't know. Anyway, there we go. That is our food court done, I think, for now, until I come back and decide that I want to do other things. One thing that someone did mention, I think it was Super Ghost UK, said that you thought that the crocodiles needed a bit more space for basking. You might be right. I'm not sure, to be honest. But what I could do, maybe over here, let me just check their traversable area. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky to fit something in. I don't know if I could do something over here for them to come out and bask on. Let's just have a quick look before I call the end of the episode. Something really basic is what I'm thinking, something like this, kind of just out of the water a little bit. And then a ramp connected at the end here and sloping into the water is what I'm thinking. That may have to be wider. Let me just check and let's have a look, see if that's, no, they can't get up it. I wonder if that's because this needs to be even wider. I think it is. I think this might have to be the full width. Wow, no, they still can't get up it. Oh, the smaller ones can, but not the big one. How peculiar. And they can't do a lot up there, but they can get up there at least. Well, there's only, what is there? There's only one big one in here, I think. Let's have a look. No, okay, two of them can go up. So the two females can go up and the two males can't. Do you know what? I'm okay with that because it just gives the females somewhere to get out from the males, doesn't it? So I'll tell you what I'm just going to do is just put in a couple of little support posts just so it actually looks like it's connected properly. That needs to be longer. Like so, and one over here. Lovely. Actually, do you know what? I might just, let's just put a couple down here as well, so this end looks supported. So let's have a look. Something like that. Beautiful. Ooh, is this being used? Accessible, yes, good. Right, let's just confirm that that hasn't messed anything up. No, they can still go up there. There we go. So our crocodiles have now got a little basking area, very close to people as well, which is cool. So the people can look through here or look over the top and get pretty close to the crocodiles now. Excellent. There we go. So that is that was your suggestion, and I have achieved it. So thank you for that. Hopefully that is roughly what you had in mind. They have got some land. They've got land up the back here and over here as well. So they have got a nice bit of land, but I liked the idea of a little bit in the water there as well. So there we go. So what are we going to do in the next episode? Do you know what? I have no idea. I've still got this little building to do here, so I might do that and smarten that area up. And then probably the next habitat, I guess somewhere in here would make sense. I've still got a pathway going out here, so we'll do something over there at some point as well. But I don't know what the next animal is going to be yet. I need to look into that in between episodes. So let's just call it a day there for now, and we'll decide that in a minute. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, you could whack the like button for me. That would be brilliant. And hopefully I'll see you again in the next episode very soon. Until then, do take care. Bye for now.